So we had the AND join, we had the AND split, and now we come to another logical function. We want to have a look at the OR split, and there you see, oh, something is not allowed. So let's first have a look at the thing which is allowed at the lower example. The OR split is symbolized similarly to the AND split by a logical OR. These two lines open above and surrounded by the circle. So you can include that sign in your event-driven process chain such that you, in the lower example, have a function, the function is finished, and then you have the choice to either go to the one direction or go to the other direction. Or it is even possible to do both. In the OR split, it's even possible to follow the events in both sequences. So if you finished the function record data, then you can choose, will you continue in correct data known? This is some state in your enterprise. You know the correct data about certain issue, a certain person, a certain business process step. Or would you decide that a contradiction in data is found and that you maybe have to correct these data? So here it's an either or. In other cases, it might be more significant that you might choose both sequences, that you might decide to go in either one direction or the other direction, or maybe both directions. And what is explicitly allowed in this OR split is that you finish a function, and after the function, you look at the result, and the result then tells you, are the data correct? Do you go into the first sequence, or are the data not correct? You found a contradiction in the data, and then you continue with the other sequence. So after the function, you decide for either the one or the other, or maybe both. Now, if you look at the first example where you first have the event and then the OR split, this is not allowed actually to model it in event-driven process chains. Why not? Because if you have this certain state that the confirmation is sent, then this state, this event describes one fixed state in your enterprise process, in your business process. And after the event, you actually are not able to do a choice anymore. You aren't able to select from one option or the other. You have this state confirmation sent fixed, and you can continue only with one possible function. You're not allowed to choose it in a OR split. So an OR split after an event is not allowed in event-driven process chains. So similar to the AND join, you have the OR join here. And again, you have both possibilities. You can run into an OR join with functions, or you can run into an OR join with events. So the first case describes that you have either a complaint received by email, or you receive a complaint by phone call, and either the one or the other leads you to the event complaint received. So you follow, you have a follow-up of the function. The follow-up is your event, and it doesn't matter what function is finished. After finishing one of these functions, there's only one event, complaint received. And you can then work with this event further, such that you communicate with the customer, and it doesn't matter actually via which channel this complaint came into your company. And the second case, again, is a or join. But in this case, you start with events. You have either the data recorded or preconditions known, and doesn't matter what you arrive with what event you arrive here at this or join. You just continue with the one function with evaluating the data according to the preconditions. So in this case, in the or join case, you do not need to think about what is allowed or not. You just arrive with a function or with an event before the or join, and then you continue with the corresponding event or function.